We are going to jump into the third week of August flip through of my Scout. My name's Jenny. I'm with Unfiltered Jenny, and I can't wait to get into what the full overview of my planner has looked like this week, and then also jumping into what content planning looks like. So we are going to go ahead and jump in, add some stickers for some tracking, and then talk through what this week has looked like. We are going to get into another flip through for this week of how I've used my Laurel Denise Scout planner for everything: business, workouts, health, and all the things. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to do something kind of scary before we really get into it. So I've seen this. I kind of need a workaround for my ruler or my kind of page holder here. So we're going to just do this one before we get started. I have seen where people have cut this and it keeps annoying me. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just kind of measuring where I want it to be. Because then when my planner is closed and I open it to August and I flip to the section where I think that works a little better for me. This needs cleaned up just a little bit. Okay, now that's off kilter a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and flip through and talk about this week. There was some super fun stuff that happened on Monday as an affiliate with Laurel Denise. You probably have an idea of what's coming now for the 2027 planner launch. That officially is available, I believe, this Sunday on the 23rd. So that is exciting. Monday, I did stretch instead of working out. And I think I'm going to go ahead and count that. My neck and back has been kind of tight. And then Tuesday, there was prayer call for Eden and Empire, which is always extraordinary and beneficial for my business. And those, if you're interested in those as a woman business owner, let me know. Comment below and I can get you access to those. And then I was able to finally work on some more note cards for pharmacy. I love to be able to talk about the education, whether it's skincare, makeup, or the nutrition products, of the benefit of those. So I got some of that started again. And then I worked on some influencer things. I jumped into Klaviyo, my email system for Be Tactile. Be Tactile serves the blind community. If you would like more information on that, comment below and I can share more about that. But Klaviyo is where all my emails are housed, and I'm not ready to quite pay for their system yet. And so I had to figure out how to cut some emails of subscribers that just honestly haven't been interactive when I've had my emails going, because I needed to send out some emails to people, lovely people I met last Friday at Creative Morning. So that was a headache. It took a little processing to figure that out, but we got that happening. And then on Wednesday, I don't know why this isn't check marked, honestly. So got definitely some influencer things on my other video where we talk about content. We will flip through and talk through that. There are some videos recorded for Be Tactile. Wednesday and Thursday are heavy Be Tactile days. So super proud of myself. I got 2 out of the 3 videos for the October box. Be Tactile, the Tactile Treasure Program, serves the blind community with accessible DIY greeting card kits. So I have in each season, each quarter, each box has 3 different designs and 2 designs of each of those, or 2 sets of each of those designs. So everything's pre-cut, pre-adhesive. There are Braille identifier pieces to help understand where those go. And then there's also Braille greetings along with regular sighted greetings. And then each kit comes with video, audio, and written instructions. And then I started some website overhaul. And I even made this note to Monday and Tuesday looking into later this week that if needed, focus less on influencing to focus on strides taking place on the website. There's just some huge overhaul that's needed. I've also started working with more organizations for Be Tactile, and to be honest, it just needed some love. So yesterday and Wednesday were great days to be able to make some action on that. And then yesterday I had my pharmacy call, of course, which was awesome. And I also did this. I got a thank you box mailed out to Radio Talking Book Service for their assistance actually almost 2 months ago now from that recording. And then there is this page I created on Be Tactile's website that I gratefully was able to recover. I lost this somewhere between April and June, and Shopify told me, yeah, it's gone. We don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to just rebuild it. Well, I found it in a previous version, and I don't know why I didn't look until yesterday, but I found it, and I'm so grateful. Wednesday, I also got, I added it in this portion on the homepage of betactile.co of whether you're an individual or organization to kind of like start here sort of thing. I updated several links and cut out some wordiness. It's been a great week. So I've got some sticky notes I need to move around here into next week. One is talking about some website stuff, organization after homepage, and some information I want to add. So we're going to just kind of move these over here for this upcoming week. There's not a ton planned out right now, which I want to work on. And then tomorrow there is an awesome leadership training at a ministry we're involved in. And then, of course, Sunday is church. I also keep trying to figure out what to do with this back area. The thing is, it kind of gets lost because I don't see it like I did when I was using the Nancy planner through Laurel Denise. So what I decided to do is I would add this little sticky note right here. It says pharmacy touch points for some stuff I need to do within my pharmacy business. And I would put those reminders back here. And then I've got this sticky note that reminds me exactly where all that is so it doesn't get lost. So hopefully that's helpful. What would you kind of put a sticky note here for to remind yourself of this blank space that you have? Okay, so on to our tracking with our stickers. For what we've accomplished this week. Let me pull a few things out. Every day besides this week, we got some sort of fitness in. Like I said, Monday we counted stretching for working out. Tuesday we got a workout in. I'm going to try to use these plastic tweezers. We actually use these in Be Tactile. See if these work. I have an exciting pair of tweezers coming, so hopefully we will get to use those next week. It's kind of an accessory that Laurel Denise carries, and they're gorgeous, and I've heard great things about them. These plastic ones do not work great with stickers, apparently. Okay, there we go. So we're going to add in our stickers for each day besides today. And it's just a great way for me to have that overview of what we've accomplished each day during the week for fitness. And it's just fun. It adds some fun. Let's see here. The other thing is I need to go back and add measurements. I weighed in a couple days this week. I also weighed in today. So I believe today was 211.6, and then I weighed in, I think, Monday and Wednesday, or Tuesday and Thursday. I think Monday and Wednesday. So I will have to come back and add those in. I believe Wednesday was like 210.4. we'll go ahead and put that in. Okay, so let's get to even more fun stuff with stickers and accountability. We are going to get into this portion about movement, weight, vitamins, chicory coffee, and doggy walks. KK and I got our little walk in yesterday, and she was so pleased. I'm going to use these bright lime green ones because why not? So she got a walk on, this is why I like to spread out actually. Okay. So she got a walk on the 20th. And then actually, she also got a walk on Sunday. She and I were out and about on the 16th. And I'm actually going to give myself credit on Saturday because we had a local parade in town. It technically wasn't a doggy walk, but I got 1.5 miles in. So we're going to count that also because why not? Okay, so there's that. And we did chicory coffee we did it from the 17th. We missed yesterday, but then we did it today. So add in some of these. Oh, I added one in for the 17th. Okay. Seventeen, 18, 19, skip the 20th, and then today. I also started doing protein coffee with the new whey protein powder with Pharmacy, and I've been very impressed. I didn't do that today, or yesterday, but it's been a fun add in for our morning routine. Next up is vitamins. I got those done every day except yesterday accidentally because I'm human. Okay. And I think I got vitamins in on Sunday and forgot on Saturday. One of them I didn't get in. So we will account for that. Okay, so we've got vitamins, weight. I think I did that 3 times this week. So let's say I did that on the 17th. I know I definitely did it today. And one of the reasons is, as a woman, I kind of like to be able to track this throughout the month. I'm not a numbers person with the scale, but it's just good to kind of be able to. I didn't really understand for a really long time how it fluctuates as a woman. So there's that. And then we need our sticker for our movement throughout the week. We're going to grab a heart to celebrate all of that for this week and just kind of put it right there. Grabbing some more lime green. Okay, I am also thinking that I need to start setting up September. One of the reasons I haven't quite got it set up is I'm waiting for a super fun package for the new launch for the 2027 launch for Laurel Denise. But right now, this really is what August has looked like so far. I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know if there are things you would love to see, questions you have about your planner, ways to utilize the entire planner, not just the monthly and weekly, daily overview. Again, we did a little snipping to our bookmark here, kind of our page marker. So I'll probably have to clean this up and definitely utilize this somewhere else, even right here, so we know where we're at. But it's easy because we've got these tabs here too. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be posting the other video soon about how I use my Scout Laurel Denise planner for content every single day. So I'll see you soon.